I'm rooting for this cutie. Sexy female DJ, she's so fine, I love listening to the Natural Empress Show. So good to be here with you. Empress, my jack, natural like that. I'm happy that I'm with you. Empress, my jack, yo, that's a fact. I'm always tuned in. Here we go again. You're playing sweet music. I respect you much, you see. I'm subscribing while you're vibing. Streaming live is how you be. This cutie, she's not moody, no way. Consistency, that's your way. So help me say, Empress all the way. Hi. So good to be here with you. Empress, my jack, natural like that. I'm happy that I'm with you. Empress, my jack, yo, that's a fact. I'm always tuned in. Here we go again. You could see right down here Star 106, good afternoon, 242. It's a Thursday from here, sweet Emily singing. Y'all know it's Thursday, you know. It's all about diving into the music industry. Yes, indeed. And today is no exception. All brought to you courtesy of Cable Bahamas, KFC, Sunrise Cafe number 2, located on Fire Trail Road, now open 7 days a week, serving all your favorites, including Bahamian breakfast, all right? Lactogen 3, distributed by Light Points Trading, Pinder Tile, Muffler World. Thank you so much, Juicing for Life, Discount Distributors, and Produce Express. They all got us this hour. And of course, I got to say big shouts out and thank you to the bargain wholesaler located East Street, right there in the roundabout. You know, you know the plaza right there, the Independence Plaza. They've got everything you need for your home. I promise you. They got a sheet set starting as low as $14.99. The 7-piece hotel style comforter sets at $69.99. The bathroom rug sets at $12.99. Of course, the over the door mirrors at $19.99. Ironing boards just $29.99. Irons at $16.99. Bath towels as low as $7.99. And just the savings don't stop there. So stop on in. Of course, right there, Bargain Wholesalers in the Independence Plaza, you know, where Dunkin' Donuts is East Street South. That same plaza right there. I tell them Empress sent you. Now, with that said, I want to say good afternoon to everybody locked and loaded. Of course, channel 976 on cable. I want to say thank you to everybody that's tuned in on our social media platform, Star 106 on Facebook, and of course, Natural Empress on Facebook. All right. I want to say a pleasant good afternoon to sweet Emily in particular. Every time that intro play on a Thursday, it put me in a different headspace. You know what I mean? So let me introduce today's guest. No stranger. This ain't no newbie, y'all. All right. This is the man that reminded us and still reminds us that badness is out of style. It still is and will always be. Yeah, Peter Runks, what's going on, man?
Definitely, man, it's a pleasure to be here, Empress.
Listen, I am just so ecstatic to reintroduce you to the masses almost because you know when I got the little WhatsApp message about what you dealing with now, I was like, what? Tell Peter Thursday, son.
Yeah, man.
Thursday.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
So let's just recap real quick. Peter Runks, I remember when Badness Out of Style came out, I was on Shirley Street. This would have been about 2007.
12 years ago.
Yeah?
12 years.
Wow. And still so relevant. The message still said, what was going on at the time when you wrote that song, if you remember?
Well, actually, I mean, to tell you the truth.
Tell me the truth. Free of mind.
Respect to Ray, because I recorded it at Ray Buffalo. And I actually went there to do a love song,
Mm-hmm.
actually. And his mom was there watching the 1 o'clock news.
Whose mom?
Ray,
Oh, okay, Ray.
right? So I said, man, I said, hold on. I said, man, erase that.
See the real,
And
real
right
story
away,
come out.
because keep in mind, that's that's where I came from, the spiritual roots from the ghetto. So my take can always be, if you know Peter Runks, I can always be giving you conscious and positive vibes. And at the same time, I listen, murder, murder, murder. And right away, the song just came,
So you totally just scrap what you came to do with
right,
Ray, watching the news in the
right,
background, this murder, that murder, shooting, killing, jabbing, jucking, and
right,
he's like, you know what? Scratch that. Let me do this.
right.
Just like that.
And
242, are you with me?
right,
Hello.
right.
I remember.
So after it finished, keep in mind I just making up the songs. I don't know the song.
Stop it.
I don't know the song. So the radio station got it. And I just take off.
I
And I'm like,
remember.
Jesus Lord, I gotta go learn my own song.
Yeah.
Right, babe?
That's a
But
good problem.
but then the thing, what I think it wasn't really nothing to do with me, but it was just so relevant because those things was happening. The teachers teaching the kids and they're for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to come from the angle to let them know what we go through living in the ghetto. This is what we go through every
This
day.
is real ghetto living.
You see what I'm saying? And from then to now, ain't nothing changed. I just released an album called Life in the Ghetto, telling you it's like a part 2.
Wow.
And I didn't, when I shot Partners of the Style on this side, I came this time on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Big yard. Okay, let's just shoot.
Right.
Ain't nothing script or nothing or whatever.
We're just doing this.
And for me, I feel like nobody really is there for our communities. You know what I mean? It's like they just say, okay, over the hill or whatever. But we go through.
You have
We
struggles.
go through.
You have a story to tell
And
as well.
and for me, it's more than just music. Check out the man behind the music. Peter Runks, they don't know much with music.
Well,
Peter,
I want you to give them some insight.
okay. Because some say, okay, well, why are you always doing reggae music? And my thing
Wait,
is,
man, you just killing it, man. Listen, because that was my first. That was going to be my first question. Always, like there. That is the question people want to know. A lot of people, whether it be people in the industry or just the everyday Joe Blow,
right.
they want to know. Well, why y'all don't
Well,
do?
Empress,
Why,
today I'm going to give it to you.
man? I weak.
Put in your mind now, I was born.
Mm-hmm.
No fault of mine. Parents or whatever. Your parents supposed to be the one that would nurture you and comfort you and whatever. Well, in my case, I guess the most I was preparing me from then. In the 70s and 80s, the drug epidemic was, what I'm
Real,
saying?
real.
Unfortunately, my parents got caught up in that. So music for me was an escape because my mom was on drugs, father still on drugs, struggling with drugs or whatever. So for
Wow.
me, music was like, okay, I was in Bimini, 2 house fires. Hey man, I remember sleeping in my grandmother's room. And when I got up to the whole side of the house was hit by a tractor.
Say what?
And I saw the bucket of the tractor. So I'm like,
In the house.
yeah, they say it's like, man, come on, man. But then that was Satan trying to take me out from then.
Right.
So when I found music, I was like, hey, this is a nice little escape for me, and I could get to express myself and write how I feel
Right.
without really. And I had to look at it like, guess what? I could either sit here, make excuse, because I could do like everybody else. Oh,
Yeah,
my
from the
parents on
ghetto.
drugs and
Yeah.
whatever, whatever. But I didn't do that. I went to school, whatever, finish high school. You know what I mean? You're getting older, whatever. I had a girlfriend at that time. She leave me. So
Money was running.
I went in the studio, Commonwealth Studio, sold my car.
Stop that.
D-Mark was there from the beginning. He did my first album. And I just run. And from there, just take off. But I also realized it's an opportunity for me to help encourage those who may be going through the same thing I going through.
Absolutely, because the story is the same, just different,
You know what I mean?
different cast.
And my thing never changed because there was never no hype. I performed with Egyptian, Luciano, Junior Reader. But my thing, there was never no, I always look at it, hey, let me look and learn from them,
So why the reggae for you?
Uh, that's what caught my attention. That's what I could have identified with at the time. You know, And not just any reggae. I love people like Dennis Brown, Luciano, Mikey
The
Genovese,
positives.
because they were speaking life into me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I was never into the slackness or whatever. Yeah, I did like Beanie Man or whatever because of the style or whatever. But conscious was always my roots.
Okay.
Is that what you said? Linking people like Culture Shock who steer me through.
Yes,
You know,
Ian, big up
yeah,
yourself.
you know what I mean? So I was never, and then I look at it, music is music. I had to find, I prefer do reggae or music rather than picking up a gun or,
Which you could have
right.
easily.
I dabbled in selling drugs for a period or whatever. And money was coming in or whatever, but then that wasn't me.
Mm.
And my uncle came and think that he was supposed to, I guess they say he was supposed to spank me up or whatever. But he told me one thing. He said, guess what? I ain't gonna beat you, you know. He said, this just a phase you're going through. All I want you to remember is the same thing what happened to your parents. You doing the same thing to other people's parents.
That's right.
And I never sell drugs no more after that.
That's real right
I
there.
say never no more. That's all he had to say. And I was
You're
like,
doing exactly what
you know.
what was being done to your parents.
And I actually remember having coke on me or whatever. I was working at wash house. The big days, they call it the Buddha bus at the time. The bus right there, you know, right time I walk on the coke on me and think, wait, man, they ain't gonna check me. Because I working right there.
Mm-hmm.
But if they did check me, that would have been it. It would have been a whole total different story.
Mm-hmm.
But then it helped me to realize, hey, this ain't me. So let me
find you,
which is music.
Now, when did you begin your walk with Christ?
95. 95. I saw Christian Massive on 100 Jams. And because I could identify with that, you know what I mean? I was like, boy, I could do that too, you know. And I made it my way, my point to find him.
Christian Massive.
Right? He took me to BFM and I started to sing and all the crowd was like, this is a breath of fresh air, but I wasn't used to that.
Oh, wow.
Why drop the mic and I gone?
Not drop the mic. I say drops the mic here.
And because I wasn't used to that. Next year, I said, boy, hold on, man. Go on to D-Mark again. I said, D-Mark, that's what I want you to do. Build one track. Jamaican doing an intro for me. I want you to put that in the track. And the next year, I say, curtains. Because keep in mind now, the gospel, they ain't used to hearing that.
And that's what I'm saying. So what was the reaction and the feedback that you got from church folk?
I said, the place was mad. But then
was it the younger generation that gravitated?
Right. But they could identify with the beat because
the feel
by and by beat. You know what I mean? They couldn't right. You know what I mean? So I want the hardcore people done with them. I want the hardcore beat and kind of things. But then, like I say, it was God staring me. And then to tell you the truth, too, tell me a gospel station you ever had badness of the style on. They don't play badness of the style. Why?
Because it's reggae.
And because and the way I feel.
I want to dive into that a little bit more.
The honest, hey, I can tell you the truth.
Let's take a break right there. Think about it, all right? We can take a break right here. We're going to find out what's happening on the streets of Nassau. Our traffic reporter, our eye in the sky, right here on your hit station. We are Star 106 Hits.
This traffic report brought to you by Shield Insurance.
This afternoon can be easily confused for a Friday. There seems to be a heavy flow all over at this point, creating several congestions and wait time in line over a few thoroughfares. You've got $20 million traffic right now that has slight slow up on the east lanes that's heading into that Blue Hill Road roundabout. The heavy traffic coming in there from the Blue Hill Road south side that's passing the post office is also slowing that roundabout down. And the traffic passing through the roundabout there is creating dual lengthy wait lines on Independence Drive, the eastbound lanes heading into the East Street intersection. Of course, that heavy flow slows the traffic that's coming in from the dual lanes on East Street, that's East Street South, and also the dual lanes trying to enter that roundabout from East-West Highway. Glasston Road and Samala Butler Highway still got reasonable rides going on, but it's the roundabout at Samala Butler and $20 million exit that is fully congested on all sides right now. Lengthy traffic line on the west side, that single lane coming in from JFK. From the $20 million dual lanes on the other side, entering that circle, they are stacked and slowed down. Then the dual lanes on the north side come to the Sports Center out. Well, you've got busyness happening there as well. Waiting lines to get into the roundabout. The six-leg roundabout getting busy on all sides with the heaviest flow coming in from West Bay Street route into that roundabout. And talking about West Bay, It's a slow ride west right now. Traffic out there is bumper to bumper. Inner City Wolf Road, Mackey Street, Village Road, Vernon Road, and the South Route on Soldier Road, they're all having the same reasonable level of busy traffic going on. This National Traffic Report is some of the Sunshine Insurance Brokers and Agency. They've got 25 years of experience, committed to long-term relationships, personalized insurance solutions, and sound insurance advice. You can find them at either show.
Andre, who knocked it away from Matt behind the back of the
Earthquake, slam dunking, thrilling moments, NBA basketball season. Bring the game to your restaurant, bar, and office with NBA League Pass only from Cable Bahamas Business Solutions. Get up to 40 live NBA games per week. Sign up now for special rates and discounts that can't be beat. Call 601-8911 for Nassau, 602-8811 for the Family Island. NBA League Pass from Cable Bahamas Business Solutions.
It's so nice they had to do it twice. Sunrise Cafe has opened its second location on Fire Trail Road in the Epic Battery Plaza, serving all your favorites, including their famous stuffed snapper, fettuccine, and other pastas, rack of lamb, and all your deli sandwiches and salads, freshly prepared. Tons of healthy options for all of those that want to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Sunrise Cafe number 2. Calling your order at 341-4302.
There is nothing better than seeing your child happy, and the decision to create happy moments is yours. Lactogen 3 with L. Comfortis helps you nurture that happiness with probiotics that help you protect their tummy, vitamins and minerals for growth, and DHA for their brain development. Lactogen 3, growing up happy. Lactogen 3 from 1 year onward is not a breast milk substitute.
When I say lambkin, what is it with steel doors? Everybody asking if I got steel doors. I say, really got any? All I get is steel doors. I get 32 and 36-inch doors. I get 6-panel and 9-panel. I even get some with sun voice. And I've taken the guesswork out of my customers having to choose right color. All of my steel doors is white. Not only do I have doors, I have the wood and tools for you to hang them. And to sweeten the pot, I sell in all of my Milwaukee tools with 15% off. In answer to your question, I got a ton of doors and a ton of tools, and the tools going for 15% off.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, man, Peter. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. It's you.
FM.
Hold on. Star 106 hits. Yes, it is Free Your Mind on a Thursday. Simply means we dive into the music industry. Today's no exception. That's today's guest, Peter Runks, in the building. And this is a tell it all. This is a real Free Your Mind today.
Real thing, Free Your Mind.
So, of course, we go back to 12 years ago, Badness Out of Style. You made mention of the fact that when you decided to walk with Christ,
That's when the
Christ
fight came.
people wasn't walking with you.
Hey, and I tell you.
Man, I weak.
But then,
So what was so negative about that song
because I feel
with such a positive message?
Because I feel like people felt like because I was singing in the clubs or whatever, and not knowing my first show in the club with Egyptian them and stuff.
I was there. I was host. I remember.
Okay, I remember they kick a little platform there for me. That time I have my staff. I stayed with my staff.
I remember.
And for a moment I said, "Boy, I feel like Moses in the Red Sea or whatever."
Partner.
Doing my thing, but when I was finished, a lot of people like who used to go to church and stuff. When I remember you and whatever, and I was able to witness to them and whatever. But
doing the Father's work.
But church people just so close-minded.
Talk the thing.
But I had a point. I had to reach a thing where I guess what? Hey, I doing the most I work. I can't worry but church people.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And it was a place too where the church paid artists to come in. Grants, I don't know how much they get paid, but they hate to pay us.
Right.
But while we was performing or whatever, the same guys now who they paid came, why don't we take you back on tour with me? Well, you know, I already paid them no mind or whatever.
Whatever. That's just talks.
Right? Time we going into all the schools and stuff or whatever. That time they wetting up the children. I said, boy, let us try that. You know? But anyway, they came, got my visa straight. They toured with them for 9 months. And I was like, boy, but we doing the same thing home. And these strangers, they paid me every step of the way. So when I came back home now, keep in mind now in the church, I never tell no one where I was going. When I come back, oh, we think he isn't this and that or whatever.
Stop that.
But then, like I said, I know what my mission was. My mission was I doing this to uplift people. You know what I'm saying? 12 years ago, but like you say, Badness was still relevant. And I felt like God was using me to get that message out because that's what needed to be said.
And still does.
And still does. You see what I'm saying? So I can't worry about what people think or whatever because they just into fame and who have the hardest song and this song been on the radio. That never was my thing. My thing is, okay, just today I was in the mall. I remember who was in my video or whatever, Life in the Ghetto. Mr. Yeah, you remember me from the video? I say, oh yeah. So when I take a video, Peter Runks out the video, so it become our video.
Yeah.
You watch the same bottoms of the style now. Some of them done 20 and 30 and whatever. But it's our video. It's our community. I from the ghetto. Wait, if he could do it, then why I can't do it?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now with the legendary Peter Runks in the building, with that type of pushback that you might have received, how would you encourage another artist that may be experiencing pushback from whatever background they may come from to overcome that, to see the bigger picture in it, to let their art or their creativity shine?
You use the same critics and the criticism or whatever to create.
Wow.
Yeah, you know,
As simple as that.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
You gotta create. You think it's easy? Every time a track comes to me, I have to put a positive twist on it. You see what I'm saying? Because music is powerful. Like I've been in school one time or whatever, and I was blessed one of my classmates, cousin or something with the CD, and the cousin was sick in hospital. They died.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, oh, I didn't want to listen to my CD. Oh, yeah. And they were scared to get the CD out. But then the whole thing was, he felt in his mind that's what he wanted to feed himself with or whatever. So from that day, I said, boy, guess what?
You have a job to do. Right. Yeah.
But you know, to be honest, coming from, I guess, a younger generation from the time that you initially came out, I honestly like hearing Badness Out of Style, like, because that would be my first slow track.
Right.
Badness Out of Style, I honestly feel as if like the music that you're going in, the way that you would take gospel music and make it a bit more secular, but still with a powerful message. I think honestly it's
gravitating.
It was beyond its time. It was way before its time.
The most I don't play.
Oh, he don't.
I remember when I did my album. Okay, you had gospel artists who did a project or whatever. So I'm like, man, God, man, I was there before them. How come? The most I was like, hey, shh,
relax.
Listen to me. You know, you see what they did. So take that and add something different.
It's not saying that your creativity wasn't right. It wasn't like, not saying that it was a copycat and not saying that it wasn't up to par. I honestly just feel as if it was beyond its time for the type of secular music that we all enjoy now, for the type of gospel music people listen to now in this day and age, with a little bit more bass, with a little hip hop to it, with a little bit more secular verbiage, if you even want to take it that far.
Colloquialism added to it.
Yeah.
More relatable.
Yes.
Is really what it is.
I honestly think it was too relatable for its time. Because I feel as if that when we were back in that time, especially with being a bit more traditionalist and not having that exposure in terms of being free to, let's say, experience Christianity how you want it to be for, rather than what you think.
Yeah, but the problem is now with all the exposure and the fact that so many are doing it, what he's saying, it's still a fight. Even now, it's still a fight.
Even with the fight, the most I still take everywhere where I travel. I just come from New York the other day. Music again. I was working with producers who do Shaggy, Bombastic, who do Junior Kelly.
Let's go. Talk to me.
You understand what I'm saying?
Talk to us.
And just because of music. So what if I didn't listen to what they say?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They might be in it for a different reason. I know what my purpose is.
And they might not see the same vision as you see for yourself.
On my new album right now, I did a track called Be All You Could Be with my 9-year-old daughter. She was 9-year-old. We do a dancehall track. She's the only feature on my album.
Period.
So imagine my seed now.
Period.
Be all
you hear the word seed again? We talked about
Talk to me. Okay.
Hey, if they weren't with me, it ain't me. Watch my seeds fucking germinate.
Oh, while I have you here, Peter Runks, I'd love to hear your opinion, I guess, on the pushback on terms of the conversation that we had yesterday with Kirk Franklin.
Right.
What?
I didn't even know that.
You didn't even know?
I seen the media, but I...
Okay, boom, let me give you a quick little crash course. Crash course in terms of Kirk Franklin being the gospel artist was the Christian gospel artist, was heard in a recording that his son did for him. his seed
Right.
in terms of conversation they had, and there's a disagreement that they had,
Right.
whatever it may be. But Kirk Franklin is heard on the track cursing or saying a few words to his son.
Right.
How do you feel about that as a Christian artist,
well,
and not a Christian, not a deacon, not a
Yeah,
priest,
but
a
then
Christian artist?
At the end of the day, he's human.
Bam!
You know
Tell
what I
her
mean?
name over.
You think I can sit here and play like I holy and solely, but you get, hey, I get
Don't rub you wrong.
yeah. But then at the end of the day, growth. We learn. You know what I'm saying? I had an experience with my son the other day. My son just turned 19 or whatever. And see this how powerful I have to live this.
Yeah,
Talk it.
My son
have to
paid
live this.
someone
Thank you.
money to fix his car. My son working hard now.
Mm-hmm.
The guy put used parts thing on his car and thing or whatever.
And charging for new parts.
Right. And my son on the phone now crying to me, "Mom, daddy." I say, "Listen to me, leave it." I say, "Leave it." I know why I tell him, leave it. I can pay for whatever. I end up calling the guy. He don't even know where I'm from. He around my neighborhood where I go up. You know, I bring him down or whatever. You know, I say, now you really think is honest? Now you take $1,000 from my son and thing, and you want to give me $230? He give me all kind of mumbo jumbo. I say, but anyway, you go with God. You know, give me the $230. I go and I fix my son car. With seeing all this mud and this and that, my thing was to my son, hey, that's material things, brother.
Just leave that.
So, right. I live this.
Now, in that situation, what took precedence? You, the father, or you, the Christian?
Me, the father. Christian, hey, I was a child of Christ. I ain't no Christian. You see, and this is what's wrong with the world right now.
I love that's the difference.
Yeah, because see, we
it's like being Christian and being religious. It's two different things.
Hit me.
Hey, I get most of the fight from the church, but they're effective. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, this is deep.
So that's why when I tune into people like Lucian, I pick up a sister CD. Hey, again, Jamaican. I don't know no one from Jamaica.
No connection.
I pick up, gone, boom. I watch Luciano them live. I watch Mikey General, how they live on. And I said, boy, I could feel a connection.
Yeah, people live.
With that song. You know, this to the local artists.
No, yeah, for sure.
I feel it.
Oh, jeez.
I can't.
Not to shake the table, but I just listen.
I just can't feel it.
Yeah, listen, bro. I hear you, but I can't feel you.
And there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference.
When I listen to a reggae song, it cut me deep because keep in mind that, like I tell you, mother and father was on drugs or whatever, so I cling into these things. So when I hear a Junior Moivin song, he said, "Boy, guess what? Hey, what do you say? You say,
don't put your heart where you can't reach it."
You better know lyrics because I'm sitting.
Okay,
well,
so me,
the natural.
Or Bear's telling you, hey,
I'm putting up resistance.
Talk to me now.
God is gonna work it out.
So when I listen to God, I can't feel that. So you know, this to them.
No, this to them.
If you want to just stay to that level, then you stay there. You say, I had to get out.
Different structure.
And you see more. That's when you see more for yourself. And as an artist, you see them more in the evolution where you want to go.
I really shouldn't. I really be cautious how I say this.
One of
the most notorious guys who died. I don't call him Dean.
Oh, free your mind.
I can figure it out.
But I'm talking, but in the Grove and thing, big drug dealers and thing or whatever. Him and Buju cool. Right?
Okay.
So this is how the life in the ghetto track here. They give me a track and whatever. So I wait, he said, "Boy, you want to do a collab with Buju? Boy, I shoot on. Do it. Send it." But when I check stuff, he impersonating Buju and thing or whatever, and get my money. Yes, So now the people who was bringing Buju, I know them persons, but it dawned on my mind, well, you know, so and so. Right. And him and Buju cool. Now they going there. Hey, so you say, man, boom. I said, boy, this the case. Hey, they take my money and they swinging me. I just want you tell Buju what's going on. He said, yeah, sure, no problem. I said, now, you know, I ain't checking you because of music. I'm saying, now you go, man, righteousness. He said, boy, this life in the ghetto, boy, I love this song. He ain't said nothing bad, mind you. And I said, boy, after he passed, I had it in the fun of the life in the ghetto track, you know. But it started convicting me. I said, boy, with the things that I know they do and things, I didn't really want that kind of connection, so I really pull it back. But that's the power of music. Now, mind you, when he see me on the road, he need me wrong for you going because I walk in. I got enough common sense to say, yeah, boy, right there exercising. He know how I feel. Yeah. But I just trying to show you the level of. Yeah. I was able to minister to them.
It's that discernment too.
You see what I'm saying? Now the Christian, they ain't going on them.
No.
But like I always ask people, you know, y'all dog, but y'all from the ghetto. If a guy working to a hotel, he ain't got no affiliation with no badness or no nothing. He going to work every day, taking care of his family. But the so-called drug dealer come to him, hey, do this for me, and kill you for me. Who he can go to? He can't go to the police.
No.
Who he can go to?
And that's just the real life that we live
Hey,
in.
I live this.
This ain't no guessing game.
I went to visit my friend at lunchtime. He goes something and Parry. I want to know what's going on. When he gone in the roof, if he ain't pull out a 10 AK, I knew him. He had to tell me what was going on. I live on there, so I know. Oh, you still live on there. My thing was, let me help you get out.
Right.
And he ain't getting paid much money and thing, but what could he do?
Yeah. It's kind of like that's the harsh reality.
But that's what we live with. That's what we face with in the ghetto every day. I had people who they call drug addicts, but I learned more from them than pastors.
Wow.
Now tell us how were you able to take that?
It was a man, God rest his soul, named Solomon Brown. That she used to call everybody. I say the lyrics and the knowledge he had, but the only thing was he struggled with drugs. When I was on tour and he died, I cried like a baby. You think that's my old man?
Wow.
Because he was real. When he see my girlfriend leave, when he see me hot and I try and walk, and he said, listen to me. That what you get out of this is a muscle, brother. But I don't want to head at them kind of time.
Yeah.
But that's
That's a
muscle. Right, that's a new one.
But they real.
No, yeah, and you need the OG to speak to you real like that.
Be real. Don't say this, live this. Why Peter Runks can't get one? Okay, my thing just going the other day. I'm familiar with all kind of streaming and thing. Reach 1 million, this and that, 1 million views. I want with the stream. I want to see the money come.
That's right.
But what it telling me? A lot of people going through them same things. I do a song called Why Do You Stay, talking about a woman in an abusive relationship. Man, I watch the thing rise from 2,000, 10,000, 20,000. I get scared. But what I had to look at it and say, that's how much women go into them same things there.
It's relatable, yeah.
Nobody wants to sing with it. So, like I said, I'm dissing the gospel artist, but let me sing with some meat, man. Don't say I want no sweet by and by all the time. Come on, man.
I don't hear no melodies from heaven. I want to hear about the streets.
And I had to kind of reprimand some of my gospel
colleagues,
so to speak, because when we go to do shows and in the ghetto,
I love that you say so to speak.
In the ghetto, my thing is they jamming and thing or whatever, and then they want me come on. And when they come on, like you are when hey. If you all want to play superstar, y'all do that on your own, brother.
Yeah.
Not here.
I don't play that.
Yeah.
Because this people, look at the little guy just get shot out of there. The little boy.
Yes, 10 years old.
I can't even watch them things. They pulling out the boy. I can't watch them. Because I think with my son, I think with my children, I think with every young person in the ghetto who's still going through them things. The pandemic on now. Real.
Gone.
Here. Happening.
Hey, we come up in an era where, hey, like how the economy is like this. If I go to the food store, if I get that shorty, I get tip.
Yeah.
The gas station.
Get you something too.
Build the economy. I use this analogy. If I ever play the food, my family can eat too.
Yeah.
But if I take one piece of wing, see one piece of macaroni, boy, try to see what you could do.
Yes.
Because they facing hard. But who go into that? You think the politician feeling what we feeling?
Never.
Talk to me.
Hey, when this pandemic hit, I had my family in foreign. Just when I reached back, all the money leaving foreign. I said, wait, what I can do? I said, by my computer, if I make $2,000 of dubs and I name.
That's what I'm talking.
It's that innovative mindset that we talk about.
But this is what we're talking about, creativity.
Yeah.
But that's ornaments too.
And I look at that power when people feel as if that trusting God had been meaning that I need to go to church every single day, read my Bible, and yeah, that's a part of it. But it's
going to church every week because my family is my church.
No, and I promise you,
and I dissing assembling like they say, and see that's where Sweet Emily come in too. I look at her like an icon.
Yes,
but she humble, working ethics. She said, "Boy, Runks, hey." She didn't even know what dubs was. I say, Emily, this is what you do. Bop, 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 bop.
Pop, yeah.
Harmonies and the dubs, everything.
Stop that.
My Emily is a beast. She's teaching me.
She's passing on that knowledge.
Passing on the knowledge.
And a lot of the stalwarts in the business, they keep it all to themselves. They ain't trying to pass on nothing. Nothing.
Emily was the one. Hey, Runks, do Wake and straight, boy, because you could.
Wait, you know what? You're gone. You jumped the gun now. All right. So, folks, I want you to keep it locked. We're going to get into the next chapter of his career as he now is about to take on the Rake and Scrape. Now, remember now, people used to be mad that you were full-fledged reggae as your genre. And now you're about to turn a new leaf and you've made a first attempt in Rake and Scrape. How did that come about, real quick?
But see, wisdom, See, just like with Emily encouraging me, people like Iowa Star. Iowa Star is the one who sent me to the studio to go do Badness of the Style, if they don't remember. And he's do Wake and Scrape.
That's right.
Runks, go to the studio right now. I said, okay, son, I go on.
The
I did
legendary
it.
Iowa Star.
But then I smart. Emily should know the ropes. D-Mark know the ropes.
Oh, yes.
I ain't gonna be no fool. I don't know the links like how they know or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So Emily, you endorse it.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Emily getting ready to do a little thing on by Miller's Creek on Easter. And who you think she tagging along with her?
Peter Runks.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
But what I link? Because she real.
And it's that relatability in terms of your music as a person who you are, and even as a Christian, a relatable Christian.
And she's a Christian dude.
Yeah,
but she ain't one who just talking this.
No, she walking
living
it.
This.
What I love the most is she's so transparent with her journey, even if it's with the music, with her religion, with her spirituality, with people giving a pushback about it. She's so transparent about it. She's that girl to let you know. So I think with all that being said, what I want to know is how are you able to relate all of that struggle, that growth, and bring it to your music.
Greatness born out of struggle, bro.
Say nothing else. We're going to take a quick.
Born out of struggle.
We are going to take a quick break right there. We're going to introduce the new Peter Runks, Rake and Scrape right here, free of mind. So you heard it here first. Exactly. Stay tuned.
You think I fool?
Boy, you better not be.
New and exciting.
All right.
Hey, I came for just a Haley.
I know.
I didn't come to chat,
but see, this is what inspires.
Yeah.
Let's see, Emily texting now.
The legendary. Look what you do to me.
Peter Song, good man. For your time.
Call us today at 502-6338. By November 16th, 2020.
She typed it, right?
Their skin is smooth.
It's a brand new cool.
Incredibly smooth.
Perfectly balanced.
For a smooth and refreshing taste.
So how smooth? Well smooth. Guinness smooth.
For a smooth and refreshing taste. New Guinness Smooth. Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly. Socialize responsibly.
Join Juicing for Life and Jim and Juice for the Big Win giveaway every month in 2021. All you have to do is spend $20 or more in any of our locations. Fill out the contact detail slip, drop it in the box, and you will be entered to win a 50-inch LED smart TV every month. Come and enjoy a variety of smoothies, juices, salads, sandwiches, and wraps, and build up with our countless supplements. Juice with us and win!
Do you need cash now? Don't hesitate to call Cash and Go. Yes, Cash and Go. Call now to discuss our new payroll secured loan. All you need is a job letter and current pay slip to get started. Apply for up to $5,000 with 24-hour loan closing and up to 12 months repayment term. You can apply online through the Cash and Go mobile app or at www.cashandgobahamas.com or call 809-9272 or 364-7083. Get your cash now with Cash and Go. Fast, cheap, and convenient.
Ain't no stopping us. Star 106.
Star 106 hits. Yes, indeed. Peter Runks, my featured artist today. A real free of mind session. As real as it can be. Now, he's just about to release this brand new single. Peter Runks, as you knew him, the reggae artist, has ventured into Rake and Scrape. Now, real quick, before we play the track, please tell me how that came about.
D-Mark sent the rum. Just like
now, remember, you wasn't feeling it now. Remember, it wasn't touching your soul. So how does touch you, this rhythm, when it was sent to you?
I think with people like Wani Butler.
Okay.
And how he was the father of the nation in terms of these kind of music. And how he was treated. You know, it struck my heart. So I had to take a page out of his book, storytelling or whatever. And I said, boy, one take, But I doing the same thing. I telling my story.
That is a fact.
And props to D-Mark. You know what I mean? Let it be so with him. You have artists such as what? You have him, but he on it. Julian Believe, Sammy Star, Shine, Bloody, and whatever. I on it. But one thing I must say, I glad to see the artists coming together, working together. Is that you saying to them? But who is who and who get the hardest, this and that? Because when I sit down there, I don't think like that.
Right.
I want to be creative and let's whatever. I'll sing jazz, I'll sing Chinese. I don't care.
Ni hao.
Ni hao, Ponyo.
So intro the song first.
Peter Runks to walk, wake, and scrape. Huh? Just like so.
All right, here we go.
Feel like music. Yeah. Peter Runks to walk, wake and scrape. I tell them music is what you do it. I don't have to sing no sadness. I don't have to live no badness. Music challenge my life. Time to wake and start with me tonight. Hey, just give me music and I'll be alright. All I need right now is a beat and a mind. Just give me music and I'll be alright. Finally give my brothers and just make it nice. From I was young, music took my heart. I remember in high school singing in the class. Teacher says, Sanders boy, why don't you stop? No disrespect, teacher, I just can't get enough. I'm just trying to use my gift, teacher, this is what I love. I will sing and lift my people up. Come on, let's go, play it up. Wipe my feet as I march to down in the really laying low. This music is sweet, I know. Play the rhythm, just let it flow. Give it to you fast or slow. Tell my people come. Tell my people come. Let's go. I don't have to sing no slackness. I don't have to leave no badness. Music challenge my life. Time to wake up straight tonight. Just give me music and I'll be alright. All I need is a beat and mind. Just give me music and I'll be alright. Come on, my brothers, there's no need to fight. Hey, find what you love and that's the secret. Don't you ever give up until you reach it. Follow your dream until you make it. This my passion and I love it. Oh, just give me some music. For even when Rake say I love it. No sign. Tell them be the Runks I tried it. And watch me just go dance. I don't have to sing no slack. I don't have to read no badness. Music challenge my life. Now I got to teach them a pride. I don't have to sing no slack. I don't have to read no badness. Badness is still just like. Tired of see my people living wild. Hey! Now my last one, 242! Hey, what you let me? So you can say style with Peter Runks. I should read that. This is Sanders. Roll thing, Bimini, hey, watch this. See that? Free your mind!
1 second. So me and you for a quick little second. Star 106 here, it's your boy PJ Fuego. We want to welcome you back to another episode of Free Your Mind, International Networks. And on this Bahamian Artist Thursday, you just heard the sound of the legendary Peter Runks, everybody. So now Empress just stepped up for a little second. So this voice may sound a little unfamiliar, but we're just gonna carry the conversation over. Peter Runks, man, please tell us about that track, man. Tell us the inspiration behind that track.
The rhythm was produced by D-Mark, just like so. Like I say, you have artists such as Bloody, Julian Believe, you have Sammy Star, myself. I think there's another Peter on it from Canada, he's telling me. And like I said, just have people like D-Mark and people like Sweet Emily, Iowa Store. They are the real generals in this. So how could I go wrong?
And it's one of those things because, like we mentioned earlier, we're talking about our past and not to age ourselves.
Right.
But this being the first Rake and Scrape track that we heard from you, what inspired the Rake and Scrape track this time around?
Mind you, when I first played the rhythm, like I say, I thought of people like Butler and stuff, and Ben Barton. Just like how I do a dub or a poetry song, I just be creative again. And like I say, if you listen to it, I'm telling my story. When I was in high school, the things, I beat on the desk and chatting and things. I'm the teacher, I'm telling the boy stop. When I say teacher, no disrespect, but I can't get enough.
No man, you got the storytelling down. You got the harmonies and melodies down. Cause boy,
but then listen in the second voice. I'm encouraging anyone with a gift. Stick to your dreams.
Do it.
You know what I mean? Follow your dreams. Don't let nobody stop you. Like if I tell someone last year, boy, I can do a Rake and Scrape. Boy, you talking fool, yada yada yada.
I would have said that too. I ain't gonna lie.
But I did it.
You did it. You
did it well.
But the poetry like I do, like when I do in any like Tupac once said.
That's right. Let's go. It was all a dream.
Bring it.
But see, this is why we could.
That's Biggie.
This is why we could relate. So all I'm doing is the same thing, Now you think I can just do one Rake and Scrape?
No.
I didn't wait on the next one now. So the smart thing as an artist, right? You gotta understand the business, When we gotta come and think or whatever. Hey, Peter, I'm sliding there.
Hello.
How you mean?
Because Peter got the music.
I just think, hey, Peter, so they give me so and so. But if I perform well or whatever, you think the Rake and Scrape just come with the music? I got the footwork and everything.
Because through the break, everybody, if you wasn't checking on the social media, my dog was about to put a hole through the rug.
Emily, first show coming up, Easter, April 5th.
Okay.
Miller's Creek.
Okay.
So we got her here in the Bahamas.
Now for those that don't know where Miller's Creek is, please.
Down there by Bacardi Road.
Okay.
When you turn to by where the bodies, you turn to, you pass with a guy, church thing who just built the church.
Yeah.
Keep looking on the left, you can see Miller's Creek. When you go through there,
bam.
I mean, when the first time I go through there, I look in the water, snapper big like this.
In the back of Bacardi? Hold on. You got me go venture myself before?
Wow.
Trust me, y'all gonna remember the scene. That's
conversation.
That could be the next sport.
Okay.
Because you could carry your family down there, you could fishing down there, you could watch a movie down there with the big flat screen or whatever.
While watching the big snappers?
I never know that was that till I see Emily sharing the thing. It's a that here. I know there was 100 somewhere or whatever when I look at the photos.
Oh wow.
And we gotta go.
That will be the next sport. Trust me.
So we look forward to that on the 5th, you say?
5th.
Tickets
$15. He's selling and Emily's a beast. Trust me.
What time?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. We can always follow up with that before Sunday.
That's all. The whole family is a
family affair.
And then being out there, trust me.
Good for your meds.
You could fish in. You could laugh together. You don't count salad. I'm like
that mental escape we've been looking for.
Amen.
Then you got great entertainers.
Sure.
Hello.
I was told them we did.
Nice.
I will be there. Whoever else.
Nice. I love it. I love it. Peter, listen to me. It was a pleasure. I love this kind of session.
I know fool.
Not
and
you.
I go in at the greats, those who have done it before.
That's
so if I send my track to them, Emily, what do you think with this?
And she said no.
Change this. Change that.
You don't think twice.
Okay.
That advice comes from wise heads.
When I come from here now, we got a session to go do too. Emily don't play for us.
Because the work don't stop, shorty. The work don't stop.
Hey, Emily's right. So when she do a song, when you coming in this one, I said, I can come. When I'm sleeping, get up, boom. But what she causing me to do? Build my
push. And she's pushing.
But you and Emily got vocals like y'all, like yesterday to me. like yesterday to me.
But work ethic.
It's important.
How work ethic don't play.
Mm-hmm.
The same ethic she put in a song with harmonies. How much people you see doing dubs and you see harmonies on every dub?
She don't play. She don't play.
She's that girl. She's that girl.
She's that girl. So big up.
The jungle queen, and I can say for sure. How you mean?
Miss, oh, look what you do to me.
Oh,
okay.
what you do to them?
Oh.
You all come out support the thing, Miller's Creek. Y'all see that can be the next spot. Watch.
Thank
Say
you,
no more.
Peter. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
folks.
man,
Thank you
it's
for,
a pleasure.
of
It's a
course.
pleasure, man.
Thank you for fluffing through. I really appreciate that. And folks, y'all know what to do. Keep
And
it
they get
locked.
that voice, you know.
Huh?
No one else could they telling you.
Oh, what y'all thought? Huh? Y'all keep it locked off of the hour 5 o'clock. Your drive at 5 with yours truly. CJ AI comes your way.
Being about pinned the other day and I meet one whale hook hanging by the front door. I say, what it is, Ahab? What's with the hook? And I say, Lamb,